Is this what you're looking for?
You guys can't get out of it?
I've been smoking loud, cups in the air while I sing for the crowd.
Alright guys, quickly before the video starts, I just want to say I am running a free keyboard giveaway on my channel, so all you gotta do to enter in that is head on over to my Twitter. I'll have a link in the pinned comment as well as the description when this video goes live. I'll have a tweet up saying, you know, giveaway for a free keyboard. All you gotta do is tag your friends, follow me, retweet this, all that good stuff. So make sure you go follow all those steps for a free chance to win a keyboard. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video.
Yo, what is up guys? It is Josh. Welcome back to another Davinci Resolve tutorial. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how you can make your very own professional looking highlights video. Quickly before the video starts guys, if you guys are new to the channel and you want to subscribe, make sure to drop a sub by hitting that red subscribe button in the description. It's free for you guys, it helps me out a ton, and over 72% of you guys aren't subscribed. In today's video, I'm going to be going over 3 different effects. I'm going to be showing you how to do transitions, I'm going to show how to do a bit of an impact, and then I'm also going to be showing you how to do this new Numby mask effect for like a siphon that I used in my recent highlights video, which I'll have linked in the description if you want to check it out, and I'll also have it in the intro so you guys have already seen what the effect looks like. I'm going to teach you how to do all of that, but let's hop right into the video. Alright guys, so the first thing you want to do when you're making a highlights video is you want to have a song. So I know this is also bothering you because this is off-centered, but I'll fix it later. So what you want to do is you want to go over to YouTube, and there's a download button. You'll download it. I already have it downloaded on my PC, so I'm not going to actually show that. And the next thing we want to do is just open up Davinci Resolve, which is what we're going to be using for this video. So I'll see you guys once that's loaded up. Alright guys, so my Davinci Resolve is loaded up now. I'm quickly going to show you guys how to actually initialize everything. But something I also didn't mention in the intro of the videos, I'm going to show you guys how to do a little intro text, like Excel. If you guys don't know who that is the guy that edits all Who Fishies videos. He has a really good intro text, so I'm going to have a preset for that linked in the description that you guys can use for that, and I'm going to show you how to use it. But what we want to do once we enter in a Davinci new project, we just want to come into here, change all our project settings to what we want it to be. So I'm going to make it 1920 by 1080, which is just kind of like standard HD quality. We're going to change timeline frame rate to 60, playback frame rate to 60. Come down here and change retime process to optical flow, just like that. Press save. And then what we want to do, I have all the clips I want to use in this folder. I just have like 3 cinematics. I'm only going to use like 1. And then I just have 2 clips because I'm going to show you how to transition between the 2. So we're just going to go like this. We can highlight them, drag them into the media pool right there. And what we're going to want to do is I'm just going to quickly show you guys. I'm going to go also find the song that we want to use. So I'm going to check in wanted. And we're just going to drag it in just like that. Alright guys, and something I also recommend is saving regularly. To do that, just press Ctrl S on your keyboard and it will just save your progress. You'll have to name your project originally, but yeah. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to find a point in the song where we want the cinematic to start. Yeah, so we'll start it right here because this is just, we don't want the intro to be too long since it's just a sample that we're doing. You can make it as long as you want if it's in your actual montage. And then I'll have a second cinematic come in here, so I'm going to put a marker here. So we're going to have it like this. We're going to have a cinematic at the beginning, second cinematic there.
Is this what you're looking for?
Actually, we'll just do 1 cinematic, and then we'll have a clip start here. So just like that. Alright, so now that we have our points mapped out where we want our stuff to be, I'm quickly going to put a marker on beat. So we can see right here, we got that. So what we want to do is we just want to kind of drag in our cinematics. I'm going to put my audio into the audio 2 track just so we can have our clip audio into audio 1. We're just going to drag in our cinematic, right click, unlink them, delete the audio. And then just what I'm going to do is I'm going to retime these. So I'm going to right click, press retime, and I'm just going to drag it down. So you can see it's pretty fast and it's laggy. So what we actually want to do, I'm going to drag it out to give us some space to work with. But what we want to do is we want to have like a little acceleration point. So I'm going to make this a compound clip so we can retime it more. What we want to do, I suggest like maybe 25 frames from the beginning. I'm going to also do this, just a little fade in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Skip ahead. 25 frames. We're going to right click and go into retime controls like before. We're going to add a speed point. We're going to change it to like 200%. Something like that. And then we'll just go We'll just go from the end here and go 25 frames back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Add a speed point, and then we're gonna like size this down. And then we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And then we're just going to kind of line it up. Not like that, but you get what I mean. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. And we're going to make this one 200%. So we'll go like that. And then since we have extra space to work with, we're just going to resize it. So it's just, it doesn't have to be, it's just kind of approximate. It doesn't have to be, just so we can have like, just like in a little acceleration kind of thing. But, so we can see it goes 200%, 100%. And before it was like, the entire clip was like 400% speed. So this is 800% speed right here. This is 400, and this is 800. So it's still like double. So it's just like that. So we can see we got the cinematic there.
Is this what you're looking for?
Thinking out loud.
So we're just gonna go like that. So what we're gonna want to do now is we're going to add a fusion comp. So just over top, we're gonna go into effects. We're gonna drag in fusion comp, just like that, fusion composition. Size it down to our, size the text, or not the text, the cinematic. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to go into the Fusion tab for that. Alright guys, and quickly before I continue, if you guys don't have Cool Vatica installed, it's a font for this text. You just want to look up Cool Vatica. You're going to click on the Cool Vatica font. I'll have this link to this page in the description, and you just want to press download. It'll download a zip right here. You're just going to open it like this, Cool Vatica regular, open that, and then just press this install button. And what it will do is it'll install the font. So just like that, it's installed, and it will install it on literally all of the software on your PC that needs text. So whether it's Photoshop, After Effects, Davinci Resolve, all that stuff, it'll install it on all the software so it's available to use. And I'll quickly hop back over to Davinci Resolve. Alright guys, so once you're actually inside of your Fusion composition and you've downloaded Cool Vatica font like I just showed before, all you're going to want to do is you're just going to locate the preset that I'll have linked in the description. It's just called Excel Text God Tier Joshy setting. So you just want to drag it in like that. And you can see all these little nodes right here, and then you're just going to connect it just like that, and then you'll see right here. I'm going to change it from what you'll learn to just something else, so you guys don't have to look at what you'll learn every single time you import it. I'll change it to like, something like highlights. Can't spell apparently. Highlights number or something like that. But I'll just keep it as what you'll learn for now, because obviously I'm doing a video about it. And all you want to do is you're going to come to the first frame right here, and you're going to keyframe wipe amount to the max. And then you're going to go like 25 frames in, keyframe it, and change wipe amount to 0. And then you're going to do the opposite. You're going to go to the last frame, 1, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Keyframe 0. So just see it's like this. So just like that. So just like that, you pretty much have an intro text, which is pretty lit. So
Is this what you're looking
so just
for?
like that.
Thinking out loud. I've been smoking loud.
So just like that, you got a little cool guy intro text with cinematic, time remapped. Alright, so that's pretty much that for little Fusion composition, cinematic intro thingy, whatever you want to call it. So now what we're going to want to do, I'm just going to show you guys how to do the mask siphon effect, which is probably what most of you guys have come here for, because you don't know how to do it. And I haven't seen really anyone make a tutorial on it, so let me know if you guys found this helpful. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to find the beat, and we're going to line up just like we do with every single clip. We're just going to line up the siphon with the kill, just like that. I know a lot of people do different kind of ways of syncing, but for me, I find that when the numbers hit is the best way to sync.
Thinking out loud. I've been smoking loud. Thinking out loud. I've been smoking loud.
Just like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to time remap it before, obviously. So we're just going to unlink it, right click, go to retime controls, add a speed point on the kill. And then we're going to come to right after we edit the wall. And you can see how we've edited, but there's like this brown wood piece. We're going to go till right when it disappears, just like that. We're going to add a not a keyframe, a speed point there. Then we're going to add a speed point in between, just like that. Boom. We're going to do 50% on the first one, 50% on the last one. I don't even know what that noise is. I think it's like Xbox game bar or something. So like, all right. So then we're just going to go to where the kill is on this marker. And then we're just going to drag this over to adjust it. And then we can see that it obviously works. But you can have it a bit like after. You can just go like this, line it up like that. And what I do sometimes is I just... So just like that. We can see without impact, it's not the best, obviously. So we can see that we've, you know, time wrapped it. So just like that. And then what we want to do is I'm going to show you how to quickly do the actual mask effect. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to cut where we actually want the mask. So we're going to cut it right here. And then we're just going to go one frame to the right and cut it again. And we're going to duplicate this. So we're just going to go like that. And so since we have this one above, and it's just a little one frame sequence, it's not that long at all. There's not much difference. We're going to go into the color tab. We're going to zoom in. And we are going to make a mask. So to do that, you're just going to want to head on over to this thing right here, this little circle thingy. Then you're going to hit this pen tool. And then you're just going to literally draw a full mask around the entire character Siphon on the first frame of our little, what's it called? And try to do this to the best of your ability because you won't have to track it. So it's literally all one mask that you'll need to do throughout the entire thing. So I'll quickly skip ahead to when I actually finish this mask and I will show you what to do from there. Alright guys, so I have finished the mask. It's decent. Obviously, if you want it to be a lot better, you can like do the map and stuff, because the more you mask, the cleaner it will look. We can see that we got a little mask there. And all we're going to want to do is we're going to like turn up the softness to something like, I don't know, 0.5, something like that. Just soften it a bit right here where it says softness. You can just, you know, don't soften it too much, but you can just make it like, I don't know, 0.5 is decent. Now what we're going to want to do is now that we have a mask on this layer right here, we're going to go back into our color tab. We're going to right click, add an alpha output, just so we have a little mask here. We're going to connect it so we actually have a mask on this. And we're going to go back to the edit tab. So we can see that there is a just mask now. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to retime this now. And we are going to go into this retime controls, which I don't know why I collapsed. And we're literally just going to freeze frame. So just like that, we're going to have a freeze frame. So we can see that our mask that we just made is a freeze frame. And we're going to line up the very end of it with the... don't know why there's speed points here. Let me get rid of the speed points. Just cut it like that. So we're going to line up the thing right here with obviously the frame where we can see that the mask lines up with our clip. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 is decent. That's why I recommend 25 frames. We're going to adjust the freeze frame to 25 frames before. So we can see that it's like this. And our mask comes up here. So what we want to do now is at the very end, we're going to keyframe the position of the mask by selecting this. Obviously we're gonna, like, you guys have probably keyframed stuff before, so you're gonna keyframe the position in the middle, and then you're gonna come back to the beginning and you're going to keyframe it again, and then just find a spot somewhere like down below or something like that. So you can see just like that, we've kind of... So we got the positioning down, and obviously like it's whatever, it's not the best, but you know, it kind of looks kind of awkward. So what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to add a dissolve shake to it, which is a Sapphire plugin. So what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna make this a compound clip. So it's already pretty clean, as you guys can see, but it looks a bit awkward with just the standard positioning. So we're gonna come into Fusion for the mask, and we are going to, oops, I'm in the wrong one. There. Okay. So we're going to press Control and Space at the same time to bring up our select tool. I know a lot of people have asked me in previous videos how to bring up the select tool. And then I'll just move this to the side. We're going to type in dissolve shake, just like that. We're going to add it by pressing Shift and dragging it, just like that. So we can see, obviously there's not that much. We can turn the dissolve amount, I don't know, up to like 1.5 is kind of decent. And we can see that already, like it's getting a lot better, and it looks a lot smoother. You can decrease the amplitude, mess around with, you know, mess around with the higher amplitude will obviously make it like wobble a lot more, but you can go like this. So this is what it looks like right now. So just like that, just the dissolve shake kind of makes it look a lot more clean. It has like a little motion blur effect to it, kind of thing.
You guys can eat out of it.
So we can see that we've kind of just added, you know, that mask effect. It starts down below, out of frame, and it comes up just like that. But you guys can mess around with the settings. I'll show you quickly what my settings are for the dissolve shake I just used. So we have our dissolve amount at 0.15, 3 for dissolve speed, amplitude is 4.25. Doesn't matter, you can just mess around with it. You can mess around with the amplitude and the frequency will make it like move a lot more. So if you want it to just like be the jitteriest thing ever, then like mess around with the frequency and stuff, because that's just the frequency at which it will like move. Amplitude will make it like go further up and down, if that makes sense. So if you know, mess around with the amplitude, that's that. I'm just gonna go like that. Yeah, that should be fine. You can turn off reflect. I find reflect doesn't really look the best, but it also does cut off the thing. So I don't know. Just use reflect if you want to. It doesn't really matter. It's just a couple frames. But we can see that we've kind of just created this like mask little effect. It's pretty cool. I haven't seen really anyone make it, like I said. But yeah, so I'm gonna quickly show you a bit of an impact. So what we're gonna want to do for this, we just drag an adjustment clip on top of our clip for a little impact. Yeah, we're gonna go into Fusion, and we're gonna actually compound clip the entire effect. So just like that, compound clip, just like that. All right. And then we're going to come to our adjustment clip. Alright guys, so once we've made it a compound, we're just going to go into the Fusion for this adjustment clip. We're just going to add a shake. Doesn't have to be anything too crazy. I'm just going to use camera shake for you guys that don't have Sapphire plugins. Just go like this. Change your X and Y deviation, rotation, deviation. You want to make like 0.45 or something. And then you can make your speed 0.09. Just make it mirror, and then what you just want to do is keyframe your overall strength at 1, and then just go to the end, make it 0. So it's just like this. Actually, I'll turn it down from 0.45 probably to like 0.2. That should be good, like a 0.1 kind of thing. 0.1. There we go. 0.1. This isn't going to be our main shake though, so camera shake, we're going to add another camera shake, like that, and this is going to be our Y shakes. We're going to turn down rotation and X deviation, and we're going to turn up Y deviation a bit, so it's just like, upload a bit, yeah, it's like taking a while to run. This isn't good at all. So what you want to do is just, you know, add like a speed to 0.09. I don't know why I accidentally undeafened in Discord. That makes no sense. Like a 0.2 maybe. I feel like a 0.2 would be good. Actually, I feel like 0.8. 0.8 is good. Yeah, that's like a heavy impact. So we'll just keyframe 0.8 right there. Or not 0.8. The strength at 1. And then we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 frames and go down to 0. So it's like a bit of a...
You guys can eat out of it.
You can see there's like an impactor there. And then we're just going to, you know, add like a flicker or something like that. I'm in the wrong fusion. So we're just gonna add flicker. Just do like a sapphire flicker. Just like that. The amplitude is like 0.4 or something at the beginning. Come to the end and make it like 0.1, something like that. So you can see we've got like a... It's just like default flicker settings with the impact. And then if you want, I mean, you can add a transform, like for like a screen pump. It's up to you though. Just go like that. Transform, keyframe, the size at, I don't know, something like 0.25, and you go like 20 keyframes after, something like that. Just go back to 1. It's up to you.
You guys can eat out of it.
That's pretty much that. Intro text. If you want to make your intro brighter, you can also come to the thing, up the saturation. Actually, I'm on, what am I doing? I'm on the wrong one. Yeah, you change the saturation. Color boost if you want, make it like ultra quality. No, I'm joking. You just keep the saturation down to like 50 or something. And up the color boost. It's a lot better that way. And then, you know, we got our little impact setting right there. I'll quickly show you how to transition. This is just a random clip. There's nothing crazy about this. I'm just using it as like a example. Alright, so once we've got our other clip in here, you can just drag like an adjustment layer over top of it. Just like this. Adjustment clip. Size it down to whatever you feel is best. Then go to your open effects and drag in thermal curves. Like this. And then for me, I feel like the best one, not the best one, but the one I use the most in like my videos is just a simple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames back from the beginning. Or not the beginning, the end. The beginning and the end of the beginning of the second clip, the end of the first clip. Keyframe it at 1 and then go to the middle. Keyframe it at 0.6. So the first frame of this one is 0.6. And then just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keyframe. 0.1. So it's just like a little, you can see it just like a zoom through kind of thing. Just like that. I didn't even realize I like accidentally synced this clip somehow. I don't know how. But the cool thing about the impact that I made. Okay, this is actually bothering me. I'll just retime it because why not? Just go like this. Boom, boom, retime. Boom, boom. Speed point. It'll probably be a bit off because I know we literally just dragged it in. We didn't adjust it to the beat or anything, so it might be a tiny bit off of beat. No, I messed it up. Damn. Okay, this is where we want it. Right there. Is that 50%? I don't even. But, you know, it's just like, it's not the best example, but you could just copy this impact right here. Go to where the shot hits and just paste it over top. Obviously, you'll have to. But yeah, the impact literally works if you just copy paste it on any clip you want. But that's pretty much gonna be it for the video, guys. I pretty much showed everything that I highlighted beforehand, so my mission is complete. Obviously, you'd have to adjust the keyframes, but I'll just size it down. I'm gonna go render this out so I can throw this at the beginning of the video for you guys. If you guys did enjoy the video, you learned something new, make sure to drop a sub. Like, it's free for you guys, helps me out a ton. We are about to hit 20K, so make sure you support me by dropping a sub, like I said. Any questions you guys have, or you guys need any help, make sure to leave them in the comments. I'll be answering all of you guys' questions. Make sure to also follow me on all my other socials. I'll have them in the description. Also, go follow my Twitter because I'm so close to 1K followers on that, which would be super cool if I could hit that. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.